Sunday afternoon, and I just wanted to show you just a quick hitter job that came in. And this is a Ford Ranger you're looking at. I'm not sure of the year, but this individual is fixing this truck up, and he just bought a box that's in pretty good shape, and he's got it all fixed up and looking good. And you may remember I also did a video a while back on fixing the tailgate for his new box. But when he took the old box off, I'll show you what he found. These boxes mount in 6 different places, 3 on a side, and you can kind of see what he ran into on this front mount. It's the bolt is all rusted into the frame, and it's held on with clips. The old bolts need to come out. Here's 2 more places where it mounts. Same situation, and the bolt's just spinning. The bolt is just spinning, and the little clip that holds it to the frame is just seized up, and that needs to come off. We cut the heads off of the mounts to get this thing off. But the worst part of it, and this is why it's here, is the frame is rusted. Now, people don't like to weld on frames because of the liabilities. I don't think there's a problem here, because this part of the frame is just holding the box on. It's not really structural. If it came loose or something, that it's not a, what would you call it, property damage, or a personal injury type problem. So anyway, this is the kind of jobs I usually get. Boy, it'd be nice to weld on nice clean metal, but so much of this is cleaning up old rusty stuff and trying to patch it in. So here's the other side. As you can see, it's just gone, so I have to put something in here. And this mount is rusted. Yeah, look at that, rusted right through the frame. And you can see this clip. These clips are a great idea for assembly. The automotive companies, like a lot of manufacturers, use DFA in their process design problem, designed for assembly. And those clips make a real nice fast assembly, but makes it difficult to work on later on in the vehicle's life. And then here's another one of these mounts, and yeah, it's all seized up, so that's no problem for us to get it out. We'll torch it if we have to. So that's the job, and we're going to have to try to find some good metal to weld in here, and good metal to patch into. So that's the size of it, and we'll get on with it. Seems to be not too bad up in here. I'm willing to bet that the side of this is gone. Yeah. Okay. Yep. There's only just so much you can do with this stuff, and at best all it does is extend its life out a few more years. Okay, viewers, here we go. Alright, viewers, now we've got the old stuff cut out, and we'll start piecing in the new stuff. Whoops. Yeah, this one went in here, so kind of see what we have to do. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, boys, here's the first patch. And it'll go in there about like so. And doing this one-handed. So that's the way that'll look. And that'll give that a good foundation to put the top pieces in. Alright, so let's begin. Okay, now we have the first piece in here. So next, let's go for this cross piece here. Okay, let me go get that cut. Okay, patch 2 coming up. Alrighty. Okay, so now we've got the little pieces all fit in and welded. Now to put the 2 top rails on there and we should be done. So here's the finished result on our frame repair on this old truck. And I think it's going to be pretty strong. This top rail is welded to this bottom piece that we put in there, and I can tell you that the biggest problem I had on this is welding outside with a MIG welder in gusting wind. I had to kind of wait for the wind to die down, and then I'd weld a little bit, and then as it gusted it'd blow the gas away and I'd get wormholes. And I did put a tarp up, try to shield myself as much as possible. Plus, it's not the easiest thing to do to weld new metal into old rusty metal. Even as much as you try to clean it up, you can't get it perfect. So I probably, in retrospect, should have used an arc welder, but I didn't. So there you go. It's got 2 plug welds here and here, as well as welded into this side piece that somebody else had put on years ago for repair. It looks like the spring hangers had rotted off, and somebody put this plate in there, and it looks like they did a fair job. So we tied into that, but I think this is good and solid. We did that on both sides. We had to patch in a little differently on this side because of where the rust was, and you can see it's still thin here. But this isn't a forever fix. This is an old truck. I'm not sure of the year, but this will get them, you know, probably another 10 years down the line. But this is an 1/8 inch plate on the top rail, and I used a 16 gauge for the others that I pieced in. And I don't know for sure if you can see down in there what we did, but there's still some thin spots, but I think it's going to be okay. And then what I did to finish up, I just shot it with some rust reformer in a spray can, and that kind of makes it a little bit nice. But this job is ready to ship, so I guess that's all I have for now. And thanks for watching. I really like having you here in the shop with me. And till next time, this is Mike, signing out.